May I please log? Actually, with respect to item number 9, actually there is ITR, some defects are there. I may be allowed 2 weeks time to witness this.
Yes, next.
Actually, another item 12, I was supposed to obtain instruction. Maybe taken up a week.
Doctor, when order passed earlier, maybe continue. When item number 12.
Next.
Much of
item number 16, my lord. As per the official dated 25/3/2022, I'm supposed to take steps on response number 7. I will permitted 2 days time to take steps, madam. I will take registered steps on response number.
Next.
My lord, item 16.
Well, there is an order passed on 22/11/2022, my lord, regarding the appointment of the OBC certificate West Bengal, my lord. Well, in this case, my lord, there is a typographical mistake in the order, my lord. That should be, my lord, the appointment that should be, my lord, 2020, my lord. But here it is written 2022. So, my lord, that may be correction. So, may we come now on next week, my lord, in that matter.
May I please, your lordship?
One second. Let me have a look at it.
Order.
What is the mistake?
It is in 2022, my lord. It's in 2020, my lord.
That date,
My lord.
for this date,
Date only, my lord.
don't worry about the typographical.
Yes, my lord, I understand.
Next.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention item number 40. Lordship, here we are supposed to file an affidavit disclosing the stand of the department, how the amendment stands, lordship.
Serial number 40 is not your matter.
48, lordship.
48.
Lordship, a week's time, lordship. Is required. Yes, lordship, disclosing the stand of the department. On the last occasion, lordship.
January. Next.
May I please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21 of today's list. Lordship, in this matter, we have filed the affidavit with regard to justice service. This is not in the part of record. Lordship, may allow me to bring it on record.
You have taken steps.
Yes, sir.
You wait till the matter is pulled out. We'll pass some orders if it is so. 50 days delay.
Delays.
Wait. Wait for your turn.
May I
Yes,
please,
Mr. Das.
may I please, your lordship. I am praying for listing of PIL 7/2015. That is with regard to that construction of road. There is some problem that arises there while PWD while doing the construction. Perhaps some orders will be required from this honorable court
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, man. Highly obliged.
May I please, lordship, I beg to mention for item number 11, my lord, I have to file an affidavit reply, my lord. So, my lord, I may be allowed to file the affidavit reply for 2 weeks. Two weeks time may be granted.
Nineteenth.
Develop.
May I please, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. The matter will be adjourned for the day as my senior is out of station.
Item number 30.
13, 1-3.
1-3. Don't wake up. Next, the freshman. Hospital. Next.
May I please, lordship? After I beg to mention item number 38, lordship, with the concern of other chapter. I am the opposite party here. I have to take some time for filing opposition.
You want time?
Yes, sir.
January. Next.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 29, your lordship, with consent. We'll be filing our reply to the affidavit of the respondent number 6 and 9, your lordship. So 4 weeks time may be granted.
January. Next.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, with the consent of the appellant side, I beg to mention item number 6, lordship. Lordship, learned senior counsel, Mr. B.C. Das is unwell today, lordship. Can this matter be posted after 2 weeks, lordship?
The fresh matter.
Therefore, the appellant, my lord, they have taken.
I have taken consent.
No, but this is a fresh matter, isn't it?
Yes, my lord, it has not been actually taken into.
So we'll issue notice, let others also be there.
Because of the
So
content,
even otherwise, we'll have to issue notice. It's a fresh matter.
what has happened is my senior, he only had this matter, my lord. So since consent was given, he was under the impression the matter was fine.
It's a
Short date.
Short date, lord.
anyway, no sort. Next.
Okay.
Obliged.
My please, your lordship. My lord, I beg to mention for listing a review petition which was filed on Tuesday, 2022 in regard to FT matter.
We
Can
are
the
not,
matter
we are not audible. What is your request?
for listing the matter,
What is it about?
FT matter, my lord.
FT doesn't come here. Mention before appropriate court.
My lord, previous justice, they are not present here.
File an application. Court is available from tomorrow. Mention tomorrow. Next.
May I please? I beg to mention item 28 series, connected series, my lord. In this case, my series case, my lord, we have engaged senior advocate K.N. Chaudhary, my lord. Day before yesterday, my lord.
Serial number
28 series.
28.
28.
28. Trials matter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, wait, service is not effective. You are appearing for the respondent.
Petitioner, my lord.
Which serial number? Item number? Item number?
Item number, sorry, my lord. Item number 49, 53, and 54. Sorry. Yes.
So teachers. January. Next.
In this case, my lord, the best of cases we have engaged a senior advocate, my lord.
Next.
Item number 1 of daily list for motion.
My lord, now, DRT Guwahati is available, so my matter listed tomorrow. So I am withdrawing this.
Next.
Withdrawal.
Yes, Pathak, same order.
Lord, I am also.
Next. Next.
My presence will be recorded.
Naturally.
Item number 60 of supplementary list.
Yes, Nath.
The government is yet to take a final decision in the report. my lord. The report has already been given by the inquiry officer. my lord.
How long will you take?
Lordship may grant us 2 weeks time. my lord. I'll take the up-to-date instruction. They have already, they said it is under process. my lord. I'll apprise the honorable court after 2.
The inquiry itself is a bias law.
Mr. Sir, at least bear with us that we are exercising 226. Otherwise, if we take you to prove your damages, where will you go? So wait. These are all discretionary related. Mr. T. Nath, learned senior advocate, senior government. Says that the report has been received. It is under consideration of the government. And fixed time to take instruction. Adjourned to 20 December. Next.
Item number 3 of daily list.
My lord, affidavit was on record at page 101, wherein, my lord, for the newly implemented respondents in terms of the liberty granted, we have already handed over the copies to the DME, my lord.
But there is no report.
They have not, my lord, come up with any report till date.
And my prayer, my lord, that respondent number 4, that may be deleted, my lord. Number 4.
That will not permit now. Will not permit that.
Hmm.
Because it will go straight against our earlier order. Now it
Lord.
can't be permitted. You have to stop them anyhow.
I am division. Lord. I'll do something. If your lordship can have this before vacations, my lord, let them also file that report. Otherwise, my lord, the whole matter would become infructuous.
13.
And that Gujarat judgment, my lord, I have given it to the coast master. He'll place it before your lordship. And therein, my lord, these issues.
You feel that it's binding on me.
No, my lord, it's not binding, only, my lord, for reference, because that judgment did not go into the earlier judgments of this honor of the Supreme Court. It only went on the point whether after the process has begun, a notification could have been issued. Much obliged.
Item number 4.
May it please your lordship.
What are your prayers? What has happened to that committee, Mr.
Lordship, today morning they have sent me the email and they have already sent a copy to the Solicitor General, Lordship. And from the report, it appears they have collected the samples and sent it to the laboratory for testing. Till that point, it discloses in the report, Lordship. No conclusion of what is the.
No, the committee was to be reconstituted.
That has been reconstituted by your lordship, and they have already made necessary inspection from 2nd of November to till 11th.
Report is awaited.
Yeah. Final.
Pursuant to the order dated 19/10/2022. It is. Nical. All prepare, all Miss S. Puyan, the petitioner in person, Miss Devi, Government Council, for respond number 1, and Mr. C. Chaudhary for respond number 2 and 3. Paragraph. It is pointed out that pursuant to the order dated 19/10/2022, the committee has conducted the survey and have collected samples, and the report is awaited. Committee is requested to submit the report latest by the next date of hearing. How long will it take?
Lordship, let it come after 3 weeks or 2 weeks, Lordship.
20th of December.
Obliged.
Item number 5.
Yes, Mr. Sharma,
Excellent.
you have to take instruction.
Yes, your lordship, we have applied there on 19th, and so accordingly, the district administration has further required 2 weeks time to execute the order.
At the request of Mr. Sharma. Adjourned to 14th of December.
Thank you.
Next.
Item number 8.
Thank you.
Kalyo, what is your birthday? I mean, the appellant's birthday?
I beg your
I beg your pardon, Your Lordship,
What is the birth date of appellant?
of the appellant, Lordship. 18/10/1960, my lord. 18th October 1960.
We'll have to admit the matter for hearing. He has now produced. The reasoning given is incorrect. Heard Mr. L. Salio for the appellant and Mr. So-and-so. You appear or Kalita appear?
I am appearing for this statement.
Mizoram,
Mizoram.
admit for hearing.
Obliged.
Why did you not point out to the learned single judge, Salio?
I did point this out, my lord.
But you should have produced this document.
My lord,
You were reluctant to produce it before us also.
I wasn't reluctant, my lord.
If you would have done it, this would not have happened.
If I may, my lord,
Anyway, we'll have, because we don't want to remand back the proceeding. This
My
is
lord.
not of the purpose. Let it be decided here. Next,
obliged, my lord.
Matter number 10,
notice returnable
May I please, Your Lordship?
on 23rd of January. Next. Notice returnable on 23rd January.
My lord.
Next.
matter number 14,
My lord, there is an interim payer also. The cost is imposed in the decree, my lord.
Next. It has to be bi-party, sir. Let the other side come, then we'll consider.
My lord.
matter number 14,
Yes, this phone number. 4 is answer.
Your Lordship, I am for the respondent number 3, Ayach, Your Lord.
So number 4 is not south.
Oh.
Vivek service for
14.
phone number 4. Give the date. Next.
matter number 15,
That steps will have to be taken, Mr. Chaudhary.
My lord, press steps, my lord.
Okay. As per the office note, your AOR has missed it.
Oh, silent person. We'll check up. Order the silent.
Next.
matter number 17 and 18,
May it please, Your Lordship. My Lord, as per the last affidavit filed in the month of April 2020, the respondents, my Lord, they stated that they are coming up with a solid waste management plan in the area earmark, that is Bellotol. And administrative approval was given on 31st of March 2022. Lord, now they are to come up with the status of that plan, my Lord, how far they have completed it. Because although the matter was directed to be listed after 2 months, but almost after 6 months, the matter has come up before the board. And so far as one, the petitioner in person, my Lord, in the other case, my Lord, he visited that place 3 days back, my Lord. He said, there is nothing in that site, my Lord. No construction. Subject to what, my Lord?
Mr. That one thing more has occurred to our mind.
My Lord.
In order to ensure that there is no encroachment further, because once the encroachment has been removed, there was some encroachment.
Here, there is no encroachment.
There were some. There is something that they have removed. Who appears for the revenue department? What is the position?
Lordship, the encroachment have been removed, Your Lordship. Regarding the plans, Your Lordship, the PNC was directed to, PNC department was directed to produce the status report. Your Lordship.
Who appears?
Lordship, Mr. S. Bora, Shantanu Bora.
2 o'clock. Ask him to remain present at 2 o'clock.
My lord, the respondent may be directed to submit a copy of the plan estimate, drawing an estimate to this honorable court, and also to a copy to the petitioner, my lord.
How are you
Because-
concerned with it?
Yes,
How are you concerned with it?
petitioner in person.
Maybe, but how are you concerned?
Uh,
Your concern has to be that it has to be developed for the purpose for which it is earmarked. How they are going to do it is not your lookout.
Because this.
See, there is a limit, Mr. Counsel. We'll look into it. There has
Yeah.
to be a limit. Tomorrow you will say that all the files also. Next. Come here at 2 o'clock, Mr. Barua. Mr. Barua, come at 2 o'clock. Next.
Item number 19.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the ghost. On the last occasion,
4
Lordship,
and 5 are yet to be solved.
Your Lordship,
Respondent 4 and 5 are yet to be solved.
we have served notice to them on 25/5/2022.
There is a office report which shows that 4 and 5 are not solved.
Yes, we have taken a step.
You have not taken steps for 4 and 5, Mr. Chakma. Please
Lordship, we will take.
Ah.
Lordship,
The learned counsel for the petitioner to take steps to solve respond number 4 and 5. H1 to 24th January. Next.
Item number 20.
May I please, my lord, in this case, my lord, we have taken two times taken steps, my lord, not but neither ID card nor answer notice has been my lord, received back. My lord, I may be allowed to take dusty service, my lord.
Fresh notice to respondent.
Allow with dusty service.
Returnable on 17th January, dusty service permitted. Next.
Highly blessed.
Item number 21.
Here somebody was mentioning. Here
Made.
dusty service is made.
Lordship, I have served the notice, Lordship, and he refused to accept the notice, Lordship. And accordingly, we have filed the affidavit, Lordship. That is not on record, Lordship. We have filed it on Friday, last Friday.
Where is that? Where is that? Do you have the copy of it?
Yes, Lord.
Please pass it on. You call for this affidavit. The affidavit of justice service is filed by the respondent. It appears that the sole respondent has refused to accept the notice of this court. Having heard learned counsel Mr. M.K. Pora
Yes,
for the applicant appellant, the delay of 50 days occurred in filing this delay of 50 days. This was to be condoned and is hereby condoned. The main matter be listed for its admission on 5th of December. Next,
Obliged.
22-23 at 2 o'clock.
Item 22 and 23 at 2 o'clock. Item number 24.
We have served the notice through Dasti Lordship, file an affidavit also. Lordship, otherwise, in the order passed by the land city, there is no quarrel. However, our prayer is that there may be direction that judgment of paragraph 39 of NR permit may be taken into consideration while preparing the face sanitary list.
But somebody, if appears, we can pass that order.
Lordship, notice has been served on them, Lordship. We have filed affidavit also to that effect. And all the officer of the department, Lordship. Why they have not appeared, probably they have no objection because it will not affect them.
We can take that liberty.
Not.
Those out, no one appears and admitted for hearing. To be listed on 19th of December. Let us see if they
Not.
come, then we can
Not.
pass. Otherwise, we will have to attend the matter.
Not.
That day. Next,
Item number 25.
yes, who appears for the government?
Lordship, in this case, we have filed our affidavit. This is fixed for hearing, Lordship. Mr. Priyan Goswami, additional advocate will appear in this case, Lordship.
Another file is. Have you received the,
Lordship, we have received.
do you want to file any further reply to that?
Lordship, in fact, my lord, we have filed a reply affidavit also, my lord. Copy to file.
Oh. This is the affidavit for your file. This is your affidavit.
Lordship,
This is your affidavit.
yes, Lord.
Okay. Turn to your prayer. Please turn to your prayer. Page 33.
Well,
See, as far as prayer P is concerned, there is a judgment in your case itself. That it has to be placed before the authority and they have to take this audit remarks into consideration.
Right.
Then go to the next page. Your representation, that is a redundant thing. Then the direct command the respondents, more particular respondents, to take cognizance of the complaint dated so and so. Now they have come out with the whole report in their affidavit. Now see the affidavit. Page number. Therefore, they have dealt with this aspect. Now, what further do we do about this?
Therefore, Lordship, I'll take up this matter at 2 p.m. Lordship. My senior Lordship here will.
Because now they've come out with how they spent this. Because of COVID, that Har Ghar Dastak scheme was there. Take instructions. There is nothing now left to be heard. Of course, those audit remarks and all, it can be placed before the government for consideration. That much can be done.
Lordship, public account committee.
That can be done. That can be done.
That can be done, man.
Come at 2 o'clock.
Lordship, may I pick another date?
No. Next.
Number 26 and 27.
This will Lordship. Lordship, in PL 88, we have filed our rejoinder affidavit. And in IL 1786, 2021, we have also filed additional affidavit on it.
You have filed?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Pathak.
In PIL 37, my lord, I am there. My lord, this PIL, my lord, relates to where we have alleged encroachment of the Lamling Reserve Forest. Meanwhile, my lord, as per the affidavit filed by the government has already carried out the encroachment. So therefore, in my PIL, my lord, nothing remains. My prayer was in the PIL 37. PIL 37, my lord.
Please give PIL 37. You are for the petitioner?
I am for the petition.
So it has already been carried out.
It is already been carried out.
Heard Mr.
B. Kaushik.
P. Kaushik. So Nair is not appearing.
My lord.
Mr. Nair is not appearing.
He is there in some other court.
Mr. P. Kaushik for the petitioner and Mr. K.P. Pathak.
Question numbers 1 to 3.
Counsel appearing for the parties have pointed out that the main grievance of the petitioner is taken care of as the eviction proceedings have already been initiated and the illegal encroachment has been removed. According to Mr. P. Kaushik, no further cause otherwise the petition is disposed of. Yes, Chakma.
Unbelievable.
In PIL 88, IS 651 may be disposed of.
So what are your prayers?
Our prayer was to allow
Rehabilitate.
Lordship.
Rehabilitate.
Yes, Lordship.
It's a policy decision. We'll direct them to take appropriate decision.
But
what else can be done? You have already been removed, evicted.
Yes, Lordship.
Then if any individual grievance is there, he may come to any court of law and take grievance. What PIL remains now? Heard Mr. I.A. Chakma.
SK Chakma.
SK Chakma.
Yes.
For the petitioner and Mr. K.P. Pathak. You are also there? Give the appearance by way of this public interest litigation. The petitioner has prayed for the following relief. At the outset, it deserves to be noted that another PIL being PIL number 37 of 2021 was filed by one public spirited citizen direct for a direction to evict unauthorized occupation in the so-and-so forest area. by any order of even date, the state PL has been disposed of as a statement came to be made by Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner in that petition as well as the Learned Government Counsel, that the eviction drive has already been undertaken and they have been evicted. And the unauthorized occupiers have been evicted from Lumdim Reserve
IS
Forest.
651.
Huh?
I was requesting for IS 651, which was filed in PIL 88.
We are disposing of the main matter itself. We are giving direction to the government to consider if they can be rehabilitated somewhere. In light of the state development, the prayers prayed for as regard not to undertake eviction would not survive. However, the prayer for rehabilitation deserves to be considered. The unauthorized occupant of Lumtim Reserve Forest who have been removed, who have been evicted from the forest area, requires some sympathetic view of the government. And under such circumstances, though we are conscious of the fact that rehabilitation would be a matter of policy of the government, we deem it fit to direct the government to decide the issue of rehabilitation, if any, if possible, in accordance with law, as expeditiously as possible. With the aforesaid direction, the present petition is disposed of. As the main matter is disposed of, the connected IA also stands disposed of. Shall I deeply obliged.
Item number 28.
Await service.
My lord, I am appearing.
We are appearing.
My lord, we'll file a pakalatam in 1 or 2 days. Otherwise, your lordship, as per my lord, central government circular, your lordship, for filing appeal, my lord, limit has been fixed 1 crore rupees, your lord. In view of that, my lord, Delhi High Court also, my lord, disposed of appeals, your lordship. My lord, 10 lakhs something.
Lordship, here the question of whether interest imposed under section 11 will be.
Here central government counsel is Mr. Kayal.
My lord,
In Delhi, somebody else must be there. He will not leave. He is not in a habit of leaving any matter. File your wakalat.
deeply.
Here he runs the government. That's the difficult. Next.
Item number 30.
Yes, Mr. Nath.
Here by filing additional affidavit, they have brought 2 new grounds in the main petition. They have said that there is delay in disposing of the representation as well as without the
They rely upon a later Supreme Court judgment. Therefore, they have
Lordship.
added that ground.
Lordship.
It is available to them.
Lordship, kindly give me time till Friday. By Friday, I'll file the affidavit.
Let him file
regarding
affidavit.
these 2 aspects. Lordship, kindly
That
listen.
is the request of the Nath.
Lordship.
And government council adjourned to 7th
Lordship.
December. Next.
Item number 31.
Await notice, Mr. Biswas.
The office note indicates that they await for service, man.
Await notice.
Item number 32.
Await notice for respond number 2 and 3. Next.
Item number 33.
Yes, learned advocate general.
In this case, out of 34 districts, we have received information from 14 districts. And in 14 districts in Jorhat, we have 1 LPG assisted crematorium, and in Dibrugarh there are 2. Rest of the other 12 districts, they do not have. And we are yet to receive the information from the other 20 districts, Lordship. Kindly give me 10 days more time, Lordship, so that I can,
See, what we were suggesting was
Lordship.
that you can make a statement on instructions that in phase manner you will explore the possibility of,
That will definitely be done,
tell us next week,
Lordship,
next Monday.
Lordship. At least in every district headquarters.
Yes, yes.
Lordship. Because otherwise in the villages,
Either LPG or electric.
yes, it is all LPG now, Lordship.
LPG.
LPG.
Now LPG is there, but
Lordship.
even electric can be thought of.
Lordship. We'll do that.
Next.
So number 34 and 35.
Give it notice.
Please.
This for number 14 is not out.
Yes, well, as per office note dated 23/11.
Give it notice for this for number 14, adjourned to 20th of December.
My lord.
Next.
Highly obliged.
So number 36.
Affidavit of 1 and 2. Is awaited.
We have filed our affidavit today, my lord, on behalf of respondent number 1 and 2, my lord.
So we will read that affidavit if you file today.
My lord, can it be on 15th for admission hearing, my lord?
When are you coming back, Salio?
15 is fine with me, my lord.
Huh?
15 is fine with me, my lord.
15.
15. my lord.
Next.
So number 37.
No steps have been taken.
Steps has been taken. Yes, taken, my lord.
Taken?
Yes,
When?
but it has been done a bit late, my lord. It was on 25/11, my lord.
Pathak? You appear for all?
40 Forest Department, for all of them.
For all. What have you to say?
My lord.
What is the criteria of promotion?
My lord, minimum of 7 years of his service.
No, is it merit come seniority or seniority come merit?
My lord, as per the submission made by the other side, there was a seniority was one of the ground to be considered.
That is why we are asking you.
Yes, my lord.
Now read this judgment. Pathak, what are your instructions?
Lordship, otherwise today the matter was listed for completion of service, so I'll need some time to seek instructions. Our stand is that the petitioner had already retired, and I did not appear before the learned single judge, but the stand which appears to be taken from the order is that there was an order of 15/9/2021 which was not challenged, your lordship. And since it already retired, and the persons who had been promoted in his place were also not impeached as party respondents, primarily on those grounds the petition was dismissed. They have not been made parties now also.
Take instruction. Next. Any date that you want. Next.
So number 39.
Await notice. Next.
So number 40 to 42.
Lordship, in this case, I was directed to submit a report with regard to condition of the reconnaissance. Lordship, due to the recent violence in Shillong, the officer could not come. One officer was beaten badly, Lordship. Lordship, day after tomorrow, I'll submit the report. Lordship.
Next week.
Lordship.
My lord, already it is with me. I have collected from Shillong office. This report, my lord. Kindly see from
We can permit you to.
no, they would submit.
It's very active now.
See, this is the difficulty with revenue. They send instructions also through petitioner's advocate.
No, I went to Shillong office. They have given.
They should not have parted with even before we look at it. What type of officers they are? Next.
43 to 46.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, in item number 43, I was supposed to take public notice, which we have done. It was published on 12 November 2022. An affidavit in this regard has been filed.
So publication has been done, but we'll have to wait for some time to somebody to appear. When do we keep learning it?
Maybe in the third week of December, Lord.
Is there any urgency?
From our side, there is no
No,
urgency.
no, from their side.
I don't think they have any urgency because
Then let it-
all the parties have
it is
reported
done.
on a bit.
Next. So service for, though the substituted service has already been executed. And the publication has been made, as pointed out by learned counsel appearing for, you are Miss N. Begum, Miss N. Begum. Yes, there are as many as 689 respondents.
Lord.
In the interest of justice, the matter may be taken up in the next date of hearing, 18th of January. Next.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 47.
I am appearing for respondent, your lordship. Your lordship, we take the matter for hearing, now finally.
Then we'll dispose of this IA because it is there.
My lord.
That will
Already
continue.
there is an order. IA.
That will continue. You file your wakalat and all that.
Wakalat already been filed.
IA 3029 of 2022. Having heard Mr. T. Sakyal and senior counsel assisted by Mr. T. Gokia. For the applicant and counsel ka naam list, who has submitted that he has instructions to appear on behalf of the respondent. The order dated 2010-2022 passed in this IA shall continue till the appeal is heard. The IA stands disposed of. The appeal be fixed for hearing in the week beginning from 17th of January 2022. Next.
Highly obliged, Lord.
Item number 62 of supplementary list.
No, right here the AD cards have not returned for a few of the respondents. Lordship permits, I may try for a dusty service.
Press notice to unsolved respondent.
No, the-
Dusty service permitted. Give some date.
Yeah.
Some date will be given.
I'm obliged. No?
And 64 is also your right.
64, my lord. That was
That is at 2 o'clock.
Item number 64.
64 on the last occasion. Lordship had considered it to be.
No, no, we
disposed
have
of.
considered it.
Fine.
But you consider the prayers that you have prayed for. In the writ petition.
Yes, ma'am. But I was removed from the seniority list at that point of time.
No, no, but see, if we ask them to put you at a particular place, all other persons would be affected.
Well, I was already there at the place. My lord. They had removed me. And my promotion was
Maybe,
denied.
but today if we tinker with that list,
My lord.
the others would be affected.
But my lord, when I had moved the repetition,
Hmm.
it was immediately when my promotion was
That
denied.
is neither here nor there. Today the position is that you were promoted in 2016. Now, if we allow this application, our judgment is ready, I may tell you.
My-
We have only to sign it, but then I and my brother both decided to put it to you and Mr. Parasa.
Hmm.
That it will have a effect on the persons who are not party before.
Madam, my seniority or the other part was never, but that acute legs.
Sir Majmudar, you understand still, however, you plead,
Madam, I
plead
understand.
ignorance.
I was just trying to show.
You plead ignorance that we can.
No, madam, that was, madam, what I was
Mr.
trying to say.
Person is your experience need not be told thrice about this.
I understand, madam.
How do we come out from that?
Madam, because all the benefits that I would get would only be notional.
So then we intend to make it clear.
Yes. Let all the benefits be notional, madam. I do not have any difficulty on that.
Where is Mr.
And-
Parasar?
One,
Where is he? Ask him to remain present at 2 o'clock. Let him be here. We'll have to make it clear. We have kept it ready. Everything is ready. Keep this in the still cover again at 2 o'clock. Because once we pass an order, it should not result into any further litigation. That is what we want. Parasar is here. I'm sorry, my lord. No problem. You are just about to keep it at 2 o'clock. See, the question is this, both of you think over and tell us at 2 o'clock. Looking to the prayer, prayed for in the writ petition. Because once we allow the appeal, the writ petition would stand allowed. Now, seniority of other persons who are promoted may be affected. They are not parties to this litigation.
Yes.
Therefore, Majmudar will have to make a statement that benefit of, because you have already promoted him from 2016. So now number and all that will change if the petition is allowed. I mean, such circumstances, those persons are not parties to this procedure.
Absolutely.
Now, therefore, we will have to make a statement that this benefit will be only notional. Then and then only we can pass the order, otherwise you will have to make them parties. And we may postpone the hearing of the petition. These are the two options. You tell us at 2 o'clock. Next.
Your number 56 and 57 of daily list.
Oh, Majmudar. Pathak ji. Yes, Pathak. Are you ready?
Lordship, I am for the item number 57.
Yes.
Lordship, the primary issue which I have raised in this PIL, that in violation of the rule 294, the excise department has issued license to the private respondent. And the rule 294 says that inquiry has to be conducted to establish the fact that such wine shop or any other excise shop is necessary in public interest. And my contention is that such inquiry has not been conducted in accordance with the rule, and the excise department have filed affidavit, and they have explained this issue in the paragraph number 5 of their affidavit. Dr. May I have your permission to read out the paragraph number 5, the affidavit filed by them?
Yes.
Paragraph number 5, Dr. It is the running page is not maintained, so page number 2, regular page number. The deponent begs to state that an application was received from the respondent number 5 for grant of IMFL onshore. Along with the application, the petitioner submitted all relevant and necessary documents, including no objection certificate from the Dadam Gao Panchayat. Upon receipt of such application, a prior inquiry as mandated under the provision of Rule 294 of the Assam Excise Rule 2016 was carried out before sanction was issued. So they have stated that they have conducted an inquiry before sanction was issued. Lordship, now I may take your lordship on in my affidavit in reply. We have the annexure B, page number 10, Lordship.
Which is the page number, Majmudar?
I'm extremely sorry, Lordship, the running page is not maintained because it was filed much earlier. At that time, the running page maintaining system was not there.
आपका 51 है कि कौन सा है?
51 Lordship.
51. Can you give us the date of the affidavit? Majmudar,
Yes,
which is the date of that affidavit? So what do you want to content? Tell us. By that time we'll find out.
that is the sanction letter, Lordship.
Hmm.
That sanction letter was issued on 22nd June 2020.
If you want, we may call for the original file and see it.
It is there.
Huh.
Original.
It was called for last time. Give it to them. They will see and tell us. You can show it to Majmudar also. Yes. These are not confidential.
Lordship, what I am.
Mr. Majmudar, have a look at the original record. We are
Yes, yes,
permitting you to have
Yes, yes,
access to it. Why do you worry? So that we can narrow down the controversy. That is the reason.
Your Lordship, the local inquiry, which is the first point raised by my learned friend, that is at page number 61.
No, you show it to him.
Inquiry report.
Because the Majmudar himself may not be taking interest. He must have been briefed by somebody. Lordship.
Yes, Lordship, this local inquiry report, just it is not in accordance with the rule 294.
That you leave it to us. You are going to argue everything. Because we know you are an expert. We always tell you in any other matter you come. Exercise. Now we are going to provide in one sub order that whoever applies has to first take permission of Mr. Majmudar. Only if Mr. Majmudar grants, the government will take into consideration the applicant. You have become so expert. 298 and 398. हमको 6 महीने में हमको भी पता चल गया है. Every wine shop you are always there. It's good thing you should not promote, but the rules provide. What can even I do?
Lordship, may I have your permission to read this inquiry report? It will reveal something, Lordship.
You can, Mr. Majmudar, you place it in a proper forum for proper format if you want to. We are not in a hurry. Do it. It's a PIL. 1 week.
During the previous enforcement duties as well as my present inquiry, distillation of illicit distilled liquor and its consumption is found in the Ramsai Bazar and surrounding areas. Illicit distilled liquor is consumed by some of the local population.
Where are you reading from?
He's reading the local inquiry report from the record.
That you can't. If you want to relay it in a proper manner, you can ask copy from Mr. Pathak department. They will give you. You can make it
part of their affidavit in my affidavit.
It has been brought on record, Your Lordship. So what I was trying to show, Your Lordship, is that the requirement which is there under the rules that has been complied with.
You do, both of you do one thing, because he is endless as far as procedure is concerned. Both of you give us in writing.
Very good. We didn't agree.
So that we can compare it with the original record.
Very good.
Then we'll see. Next week, by next Monday, you will be able to give us one more time.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lord.
Give us to us by next Monday so that we can have a look at it.
May I retain the record?
Yes, yes. 8th of December. Next.
Oblige. So number 58 and 59.
Lordship, may I please, Lordship, in item number 58, Lordship, this is an appeal filed by the private response, Lordship. In this case, I am led by Mr. Senior Advocate Diganta Das, Lordship. He is absent today. So I am praying for listing this matter in the second week of December.
Last time, I think you had short time. You are for the respondent.
No, I am the appellant in item number 58, sir.
And sir, you are?
I am, my lord, the writ petitioner. My lord, my writ petition was allowed.
Yes,
And
yes, against with this is for.
Yes, in fact, my lord, now, despite being an order in my favor, my lord, I am not allowed to, my lord, function as the president. My lord, since there is a status quo order, but they have interpreted status quo order in a different manner. And now I have been restrained, my lord, to enter into the office, my lord. I'm the elected chairman.
Give some date. Next. At the request of Mr. P. Nayak.
My lord, first week of December, man.
Let us see if we can accommodate. Now, I am also running against time.
My lord, I understand.
Next. Some date. Yes,
It has been listed after a long time, my lord. After 13/5/2020. In the meantime, my lord, DNC had already issued the work order for the plant, my lord, on 9/5/2022. It will take 12 months.
have you started the work?
Yes, yes, construction is going in full steam. Leveling of ground has already been done. Now the machinery will be coming and they will be implanting that machinery. It will most likely to be in the month of April or May. The full
Where is the other party in person?
Here.
Yes, here. That's what I know. So we had a matter in the chamber. Therefore, we have come now.
Perhaps he was of the impression that it will be taken up at 2 p.m. Perhaps
Was he here at 2 p.m.?
he was here.
You may keep it day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
And in the meantime, my lord, the
You so,
progress,
Mr. You bring the photograph.
Lord.
Photograph, so
Lord.
that we can also have an ocular look of it.
Location is in the National Highway 37. It is also called Boragaon. Not the earlier one. Earlier is close. It is quite an NGT order.
actually is called Bellotol.
Boragaon.
Bellotol Boragaon.
National Highway 37. 5 feet away from the older property. No, it is away from the, it is not a eco-sensitive zone. It's a lot where
One aspect your lordship, construction may be got your lordship because according to the solid management rules, your lordship, there has to be a distance of more than 20 kilometers from the airport.
They must have seen everything. We can't be doubting Thomas like this.
Right.
They are responsible local authorities, sir. You can understand some trust doing it. A private property is not being developed. It's the public property which is developed. They have done tendering. They have invested huge amount. We can't presume. At the same time, we cannot presume anything, but we'll inquire that also.
Yes.
Otherwise, presumption is in their favor.
It's a more than 30 crore project.
Do you want more time? Then tell us. Then day after tomorrow.
Little next week, Monday, meantime, get all the photographs and everything.
Then fifth.
Some time.
Fifth. Let it come on fifth.
Problem.
It is joint request. Fifth. Next.
So number 22 and 23.
Now, Mr. Das,
Lordship.
these details are only of 15 districts.
Lordship, so far as other districts are concerned, it's already there in
Already there.
Yes, VWDC. These
So
were the left out.
These are the left out.
Yes,
Now,
amongst them also, my lord, few four are, I think, it's going on. Already constructed, Gwalpara. Then.
Golpada is already inaugurated.
Yes, Dibrugarh, Darang.
Dibrugarh it is because at both the places I have myself inspected that.
Yes.
Therefore.
And Udalguri also in page 2, my lord, serial number 15. So here already functioning.
No, I just want to know. See, if you see the last column, is there any possibility of setting and where?
Yes.
Now,
in the first column, whether in the existing building, third column,
Hmm.
whether is it possible to VWDC inside the existing building? And the next question is, if not possible, the existing building, whether possible within the court campus?
Hmm.
The question. So in Bongaigaon, within the existing building, it is possible. Meaning thereby there is.
No, therefore, what I intend to suggest to you, subject to what our member secretary has to say.
Lordship.
Now, we have achieved half of this. Means
Yes,
out of 33, 15 are left out.
yes,
Now, I see that we can see if Golpada, it is already done.
yes,
So we have to take out that from this list.
this list.
Then Dibrugarh also,
Yes,
we have to take out.
yes.
Then
Dorong,
Dorong, is it, Dorong, has it started functioning?
not functioning.
Furniture. Otherwise, everything. So, which is that item number?
4, serial number 4.
4. So, out of 4 now, 3 are out of 15. So, 12.
4 are out, Milord. Serial number
sorry.
15, Udalguri also.
Okay. Yes, it is functional.
Yes,
So 4 are out. So we have to worry about 11.
yes, madam.
Now, what we should ideally do, subject to what you have to suggest, you can go through it more accurately and more peacefully.
Lordship.
We will now divide where it is possible from the existing infrastructure itself. So we will have to incur only expenses of setting up a deposition center.
Yes,
And then we concentrate on the district where some new construction is to be made.
yes, madam.
What I intend to do is that where it is not possible and where it is not possible, we may subdivide on basis of this chart. And I may request the concerned portfolio judges to take over
Yes, madam.
on administrative side.
Yes, that will be better.
And further it will be provided that they will give time limit to complete this.
Yes,
So in all of Assam, we can dream of having VWDC in every district.
yes, madam.
Just
The
as it
number
is,
has come down now. It
half
will
of
be
it,
easy.
half of it,
Yes,
more than half we have traveled.
yes,
I think when we started, it was only at 2 places
yes.
in June. That is what I'm telling you. See, my brother is correct. You take example of serial number 1.
Yes,
Can be set up in existing court building. Then this has to be done at ward footing.
yes.
Then 5 Demaji.
Hemaji also.
So that is how we can now even the Demaji, then
Only these two, Milord. Others, Milord, separate construction from the existing, they're left to separate construction for.
that is how we can weed out. So you subdivide this chart
Lordship.
and tell me so that I will put Registrar General as on general duty for
Lordship. I'll
supervisor.
recast this. I'll recast
You
this. I'll-
recast this
Yes,
and weed out where it is possible, where it is new construction is to be made.
Lordship.
Then government will have to be involved
Yes, my lord.
to speed up the aspect.
Yes.
Who
In
will
some
appear?
places, my lord, already, just like Choraidev, it says, plan and estimate so and so submitted by PWD. So in some places, already that initiative from government has also come up.
But it will have to
To
require, it has to be expedited.
Yes, my lord, of course.
It should be over by next financial year.
Yes, yes, my lord. Lordship, I'll segregate. My lord.
Can I keep this also on 5th?
Yes, my lord. Lordship.
You can take this back.
Yes, no, I have.
You have the copy.
Yes, yes.
The report submitted by member secretary Akalsa is taken on record. Mr. H.K. Das, learned. Am I curious to take further instructions? Adjourn to 5th December. Next.
Number 25,
Mr. Bhuyan, kindly have a look at the prayers that you have prayed for.
My lord, and my lord, the affidavit has also been, my lord, filed. And it is a very voluminous affidavit, my lord, more than 700 pages, my lord.
Yes.
And I have gone through the few part of the affidavit and they have admitted, my lord, that a large scale, my lord,
No, no,
embezzlement.
that is why we told your colleague also.
My lord,
Now, if you concentrate on the prayers that you have prayed for,
my lord.
A can be taken care of by giving some direction to them to look in the contents of the affidavit itself
Yes,
and
my lord.
take appropriate action.
Yes, my lord. In that line,
As far as B is concerned,
my lord,
it will be placed before the.
they can internally communicate, my lord.
So,
But my lord, now my respectful submission, my lord, is that as in the affidavit, my lord, my lord, the report which has come up for the affidavit, my lord, they can take a call on the, my lord, report.
that
and-
is what we are thinking.
Yes,
We will utilize their affidavit itself.
My lord.
Because your prayers C and D are now have lived its life.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Now representation and all that, instead of that,
Then instead of the, my
called
lord, affidavit-
Mr. A.R. Bhuyan for the petitioner and Mr. K.P. Pathak.
On behalf of Mr. P. N. Gupta.
I know that. You are for Mr. Pathak.
Yes, sir.
For the respondent. By way of this petition under Article 226 styled as public interest litigation, the applicant has prayed for the following main relief, A and B at page 33. At the outset, Mr. Bhuyan submits that as the affidavit in reply has been filed, a detailed affidavit in reply has been filed. The prayers C and D are not pressed.
Yes.
Paragraph. Give me the affidavit. Having gone through the affidavit in reply, affidavit, that big volume. It is noteworthy that the respondent authorities have filed a very detailed affidavit. And have also brought on record the various reports that are found on the subject matter of the petition, and more particularly the objections which are raised by the learned accountant general. There are 13. Ne? The affidavit filed by Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam in Fishery Department clearly spells out that the allegation of anomalies in implementing the scheme in Moregaon district, as averred in the petition, is examined and inquired into by the respondent authority.
But in all the districts they have carried out.
Thus, we do not find any reason to go for any further inquiry. However, considering the prayers prayed for, the following directions are given. One, that the state government shall adhere to the inquiries that are made, and if any allegations which are leveled in the petition are found to be true, shall take appropriate steps in accordance with law. Next, as far as the audit objections are concerned, the same shall be placed before
Public accounts.
the Public Account Committee for its decision. In light of the aforesaid, both the prayers prayed for in para so and so are taken care of, and no further orders are required to be passed. With this observation, and direction, the proceedings of this PIL then closed. Next.
Oblige.
Matter number 63.
Yes, Mr. Das.
Lordship, the updated report has come. Three more persons, three from Central Jail and one in District Jail. In the meantime, total 4 released.
Not seems sufficiently.
And another report has come, that is with regard to status of infrastructure development for computer training and distance education and other vocational training facilities in 5 jails we have.
Why only 5 jails?
My lord, others are, I am told that those are coming, my lord. The informations are yet to come, other jail. But here, my lord, say for example, Sibsagar, if we look at, it says that as per direction of the High Court, Sibsagar has taken initiative to start vocational training in district jail Sibsagar, that is mobile repairing, wall painting, plumbing, etc. for rehabilitation of the prison inmates vocational training program under Karagar Se Karigar initiative of Assam Skill Development Mission. So this is a new project that has been taken, as I have been told.
No, therefore,
other jails
I,
also.
I would like Mr. Nath is here. We had kept him busy, so he is mentioning and everything we have spoiled today.
He has a lot of preoccupation.
Mr. Nath, see, we have gone through the report very rapidly, of course, not very minutely. We are prima facie satisfied with the progress made. Let us be very clear. Now, we want you to spread this in every jail of ours.
In fact, the information has been already sent to all the jailers, all the superintendent of jail.
Now, what about this? We are satisfied with. It is a good initiative, and let it be a permanent feature.
Yes. Because in the meantime, the report from Vishwanath jail has also come. In fact, that report
Don't take different stand after January.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Of course, this will be part of the judicial order.
Lordship has started, Malad. This will continue. In fact, we'll do that.
Now, the question is about 2 major aspects for all of you. Those gynecologist visitor, maybe visitor, and legal aid is there, sanitary napkin. 2 things that you have to still tell me.
Malad, the details have been
in six central jail, let it be by a vending machine. It is not that costly. Today only, I have on administrative side, I have checked up. I think it costs 7,500. 7,500 per machine. We are installing it in the High Court by tomorrow. And it will be by end of December. My ambition is to see that it is installed in every district court of ours. That way it should be done in jails also.
There is a
And
very
I
good.
repeat what I told all four of you last time, that where women inmates are more, you go for a vending machine, otherwise your through PLV distribute it manually.
Yes, they can distribute it.
You can keep a register, everything. It is not wasted. I want that answer by latest by Monday, all four of Mizoram is not there. You convey it to Kalita. You are for Mizoram. But you didn't know that. I thought that you have come with Mr. Thiru. So I want Mr. Goswami. These two aspects you have to answer by next Monday. Hmm. What happened to those two computers?
Computers are three, we have already submitted report, three computers have been kicked off. And training will be kicked off. That is already. This is, that regarding on a proposed committee that you have looked at.
Yes, yes.
If the name of Mr. Yoke also.
And we will provide that this will be over and above the jail manual visit by the district judge.
But that is the idea, like, we have taken to them.
You give it to Mr. Das, he will give me a.
One copy I'll give.
I have.
Mr. Das, what you do, what we request is,
Lordship.
you take such details from each of all the four states,
Yes,
prepare a comprehensive chart and
Lord.
give it to us. It will be part of our order on next Monday.
yes, ma'am. I'll do it.
One thing.
Yes, yes.
Secondly, what is the position of VWDC in Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal?
All right. Lordship.
We don't want to stop it. That you will have to, my brother is correct. There you will not be, but he can be helpful.
Yes.
Respective DLSA.
In that, we are concerned with only Assam. So through this, we can.
I will be able to tell you about Mizoram because I am in Mizoram for 2 days.
Lordship.
On Thursday and Friday.
Lordship.
So it is in my itinerary that I am going to call upon the TLSA and the.
My lord.
There.
I'll assist my lord.
I'll be in the outlying bench for 2 days, Thursday and Friday.
Lord. Lord.
I have also received report from. Out of the. 32 inmates now at the time.
By the time we end up with, everyone will be out.
The problem thing was, where the family members were coming out and they don't have a space for food. And in some cases, more than 50 cases. So in one case, one has been grounded.
No, then he cannot be, you would not fall in this category at all. The Nagaland, are you going to submit any report? You give it to Mr. H.K. Das. Ask Kalita sir to give the names.
Lordship.
You are from Mr. Kalita's office? Mr. Das.
Yes, yes. I'll have a talk with Kalita and I'll get them.
You also convey it to Mr. Kalita.
Lordship, the further details as regard the UTP is still in jail that has been placed before Lordship.
That I have seen.
Lordship, and the state legal service authority, they have also taken steps, and all the secretaries of DLSA has been informed to take fresh steps for filing fresh petitions and to contact the family members of the UTPs who have been granted bail but in jail. That has been done by, they have written a letter on 25th.
Counsel for the High Court of Guwahati High Court. And write the name P.Nath, P.T. Goswami, Ms. Chituru, and that Petty Counsel for State of Mizoram. Counsels appearing for the state of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh have submitted their status report, which is taken on record for further order on 5th of December. Slot at 2 o'clock, at 2 p.m. Next.
Much obliged.
Item number 64.
Yes, Majmudar.
My lord, just for lordship's perusal, my lord. One judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, where perhaps they may not be required to be necessary parties. If I am praying for a relief against the Union of India, not against any particular,
Then we will not pronounce the judgment.
my lord,
Then we will not pronounce the judgment. We'll hear you on that.
my lord, lordship had in the morning said that if I take it up as a notional, in any case, my lord, it has to be notional. I have not served in that post any longer.
That is
The
why
promotional post-
we want to be clear.
My lord.
We will record your statement. Otherwise, we will hear you on this.
But in case it is notional.
And it will be only for the pensionary benefit. Notional means it will be only for the pensionary benefit.
The post that, my lord, I am supposed to hold, if I had been given the correct
See,
promotion.
you were promoted in 16. During the pendency, you were promoted in 2016. Now, if we allow your appeal, your promotion will be, deemed promotion would be from the date of consideration. Now, that will be considered only for the purpose of pensionary benefit. Your service tenure will be from that date. But no area,
No areas,
nothing,
no areas. is not
no change of seniority, but you will get benefit in the pensionary as pensionary benefit. Let us be very clear. Then and then only this can be evenly balanced.
My lord, what has happened is, my lord, that it will be difficult for me because, my lord, had he been promoted in that time, he would have been promoted as a sub-inspector. Later on, when he was given the promotion, there was a change in the rule. He has been only promoted to the post of assistant sub-inspector. So his colleagues and juniors who became sub-inspectors.
That is why we are telling you, you can, we'll hear you, we will not declare this because you can,
Otherwise, the
you can
petition-
be permitted to have the cake and eat it.
My lord.
You read that judgment again and then argue the matter. We are not with you on that.
My lord, in case lordships refuse me that relief, that's a different issue, my lord, but I cannot make that statement on behalf of the petitioner, my lord.
That is why
Taking away all his seniority and everything, but that will be difficult.
That is why we told you. Then you still have a chance. Make them a party. We'll hear them and same view may be taken. We want to be cautious that we don't want to pass any judgment which will affect the persons who are not before us. They are not going to be demoted.
Nothing is going to happen, my lord.
But their seniority number will, we don't know how many years service is left. You are still in service.
Yes, ma'am.
Then they are bound to be affected. You can make them parties. There may not be many.
That is why, my lord, making them up parties to the petition also would be very impossible for me because I do not know who have been
No,
promoted.
that he will help us. That I will ask.
My lord, if that is done, my lord, I am ready. to
No, because we don't want to pass any order half-heartedly. It can't be done. You think it over. We'll keep after 15 days. वो जजमेंट निकालते हैं इस मुकुट भाई को लिखा है तो बोलो डिलीट कर दो और मिस्टर आर मजूमदार फॉर द because though he was considering whether he is considering or not, ultimately view is to be taken by the court, and we owe a duty to all who are not even before us. We can decide anything detrimental to anybody who is not a party to the proceeding.
My lord, that is what I had tried to place before lordship, my lord, that
Yes,
basic
we know
25
we
of the
are
judgment.
conscious about that judgment, but where you see where there is a general challenge to the policy, there the challenge was not on personal ground.
The similarity would be, my lord, that where I have not challenged anybody else's promotion.
That we know the principle.
Only my,
But
I
there-
was denied is what I had challenged.
Therefore, but if the seniority affects any promotion, it will affect the seniority. If we promote you from 2013, the persons who are after 2013 will be below you. Then
In fact, in another judgment, my lord, the Supreme Court has said if someone loses the job also, he need not be a necessary party if I have my own case.
you can you can rely upon a judgment. Councils, we can't control the council. Especially when government councils appear in private matters, they are more deadly.
The few that we have, my lord, we try
Because
to-
they know both the sides. My brother and I have been government advocate for years together. So we know the more vigorously a person would appear. So he is always knows the respondent side more. He was conceding, but he may concede. Even if he makes a statement, we are not ready to pass that order. Nikal do. Heard Mr. R. Majmudar for the petitioner and Mr. K.K. Parasar, Central Government Council. Let the matter be placed for further hearing. On. When do you want Majmudar? Tell us. Majmudar, when do you
If I
want?
can just, my lord,
When do you want? Because you will have to collect those
the
details.
names, my lord. He has to give me the names, my lord.
When will you be able to give the names?
Yes, I'll talk to the department, from the date, who had been promoted,
अरे कब दोगे वो information इनको?
Yes, I will, at least 2 weeks time,
क्या लिखा? For further hearing and considering the aspect whether the persons affected by the result of this appeal are a necessary party to this appeal or not. Mr. So-and-so CGC takes time to give the details of the persons who would be affected in case if the appeal is allowed. To enable him to do so, adjourn to 13th of December. वो निकाल देना.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
No. Still, my habit is of correcting the judgment. So I was just correcting the judgment. And whenever I do it in writ appeal, I always look at the prayers which are prayed for, especially when we are allowing the appeal. Therefore, I had a look at the appeal. Then I discussed with my brother also that this will have to be clarified. Because it's a slip of pen we disturb somebody after so many years.
My
It's a
difficulty is,
question
my
of
lord,
almost 9 years.
in this, since it's a centralized police force, my lord, the rank and the everything counts for them. That is what counts in their service.
No, everywhere
If I
it
give her the
counts.
seniority, my lord, he may
Mr.
not.
Majmudar, everywhere it counts. Why only in you are legitimate right? Therefore, we are saying our inscribing a judgment does not make a difference. We can rewrite the same judgment. We don't know after hearing you.
So, like, so, like.
Problem.